Hello. Oh, hi, Toe. Welcome back to Ape Escape. And welcome to Itober. Damn. Alright. I hope you guys are doing well today. This is a newer game. Arkham Asylum. Ooh, I'm so good. Undefeatable. Alright, streams over. Repeat. Real. Alright, let's go. Oh, the one with all the alt arts and stuff. Motherfucker to fight the AI battles because they pull from all sets. Oh, yeah. That does sound like it would make it extra hard. It's kind of like going to like a fucking card shop to play Magic or something, and it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna use this super crazy card that's like super broken that came out like 15 sets ago, you know. All's fair, I guess. All right, we have 3 stages left to get coins on. Let's see, 1 coin. The worst part is that I'm only missing like 1 or 2 coins a level, and that means it's a coin that I didn't see the first time. Hey Melkor, how's it going? Trying adding a couple Oricorios to my electric deck, since their ability is that they're just immune to Pokemon EX's period. Ooh, smart move. Alright. Up. I believe in you. You'll get it. It might take a few tries, but if anyone I know can do it, it's you. I mean, honestly, when I played some of the harder battles, it, you know, worst case, it kind of just came down to make a decent deck and do it a few times until you get lucky. So if I can get away doing that, I think you can get away using actual strategies. Speaking of alternate art, because you know, Ryukishi 7, 1 electric and 1 colorless energy gives a 50 damage attack, 1 colorless retreat. Ooh, nice. Yeah, electric's generally pretty good from what I know at retreating, so that's always a nice option to have. But you know, since Ryukishi 7 made the new Silent Hill it's bringing a lot of attention to Higurashi and Umineko. And I started seeing a bunch of people be like, oh, if you're gonna play, you have to use this thing called the 07 mod. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I wonder what it is, if it's that good. But I kind of ignored it for a minute because whatever. And then I looked it up earlier today. And what it does is it replaces all the art and backgrounds from... so when you buy it on Steam, you can either... I think the backgrounds are set no matter what, but you can... change the sprites to either be the new ones. Hey Zoli, how's it going? Or you can change it to be like the original Ryukishi art sprites, which is what I did. And I don't know, I like Ryukishi's art. It's like Zune. It's like, yeah, maybe not the best on a technical scale, but I feel like it has a special sort of character to it. But yeah, so it changes the art and the backgrounds completely, and it adds voice acting and changes the music. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's even the point then? Just watch the anime at that point. Or at least for Higurashi. Like, I'm assuming it doesn't change the writing. I would hope it doesn't change the writing. But like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, why? Like, there were literally people being like, I cannot play the game any other way. Like, it's just, the original is just so bad by comparison. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. Kind of made me mad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, imagine an Undertale mod that changes all the music and graphics and adds voice acting. Like, that's kind of what it feels like to me. Sujiwai's double colorless ability does 100 damage to anything with damage. Goddamn. Let me pull up Discord. Nice. Damage list. That's what some Undertale fans think they want. Apparently that's what Higurashi and Umineko fans think they want too. Also, there was a comment from Sega recently that I got happy about, where they were like, I don't remember exactly who said it, but it was some Sega comment about like, no, we're not making a Sonic Adventure remake. We're just gonna make new Sonic games. I was like, yeah, why would they remake it? Why are we remaking everything? I don't know. I don't like it. Why does a game need to get remade with like fancy graphics for people to want to play it? We're the reason we don't have a Sonic. We're the reason that Sonic Adventure 3 is Sonic 06. I don't know where I'm going, because I don't know where the last thing he is. Is that it? No. I mean, I think anyone who likes the adventure games that I talk to is like, why would I play a remake? Like, I'm so used to the original with the good and the bad. It's all kind of part of the package, which is my opinion on it. Bam. Dunno. I don't really get it, I guess. title does not go to the adventure games. The game that would benefit the most from that would, well, we already have the fan version of that, so we don't need a remake. And the game that would benefit the most, I think, would be from a re-release. Hey V, how's it going? V, you like Umineko and Higurashi. I'm starting the rant from the beginning. Yeah, 06 is Adventure 3. So I've been seeing a lot of people, because Ryukishi made Silent Hill F, talk about, you know, obviously everyone's like, hey, Higurashi, Umineko. But a lot of them have been talking about a thing called the 07th mod, which changes the sprites, the character sprites, the backgrounds, the music, and adds voice acting. And there's a bunch of people being like, this is the best way to play the game. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You guys are psychos. Just play the game. It doesn't go far enough. That's fair. Changing the music? Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I don't get it. Of course, and then that also comes with a bunch of people talking about how much they hate Ryukishi's art. Let's see. Sorry, I missed Knifing's thing earlier. Zune and Ryukishi are longtime friends, and Zune actually encouraged him to start doing his own series, and that's how we got all the good stuff. Good. They both make cool things. Go hate his art. It's got a charm to it. I like it. I think I played a little with like because the Steam has like the option for like new or original art, and I played like a little with the new art, but I don't know. I thought the original had like more charm and more character to it. Pachinko art for some reason as an alternative. That's not very surprising, because the engine that MGS3 make, that's what I'm calling it now. I don't know, it's Delta, whatever. Runs on is also the Pachinko engine. I imagine that it probably makes more sense from a Japanese perspective. All right, guys, I'm putting out a Homestuck desktop app, but I redrew every panel. I redid all the music myself, and also me and my friends did voice acting for all the characters. Truly genius. Now all characters are constantly blushing and have a hyper-realistic hair physics. That's what people that's what people think they want. Itome stuck. Oh no. Iteek. I'm gonna redraw all the Yeek art, redo all the voice acting with just friends, and redo all the music myself. But anyway, my point was just that, like, I've been seeing a lot of people, they'll like do a side-by-side of like Umineko or Higurashi with the Pachinko HD art, and then like the original backgrounds next to like the new one with like the change backgrounds. And I got confused at first because I was like, the backgrounds, I don't know, the weird like they clearly just took a picture of an actual thing and like altered it in Photoshop. Backgrounds are a lot more interesting to look at. So I actually was confused initially because I thought they were saying that the backgrounds on the 07th version were worse, but then I realized that they were saying the opposite. Ow. Everyone wants the PS3 art, but I think there was a license issue. That sucks. They also can't afford the PS3 voice acting. It probably cost $500,000 minimum to release the PS3 edition in English translation. I see. I'm wondering if the 07th mod adds the PS3 Japanese VA then over it. It's like an Artavians are just taken. Yeah, I don't know. Saya no Uta did that as well, and I thought it was really cool. I feel like for horror stuff, it adds like this weird uncanniness to the art. Like obviously, if you can draw it, like that's not a bad thing. But I also I guess am the type like Daisuke Uno. Nice. I don't know. I kind of actually prefer VA visual novels without the voice acting though. I feel like the voice acting is like something that I would want on a second go through if I ever reread Higurashi and Umineko. But they're already so long. I think by the time I get to Umineko, I'm gonna be burnt out on Ryukishi. Fucking part one, the free part of part one of Higurashi took me like 13 hours or something. And I had to break that up over like a month because I just like had to like do one chapter at a time. I don't know. I understand people wanting to experience the PS3 version, but saying it's better than the OG art is bad and shallow. Yeah. It kind of just annoys me. I really want the original as close to the original as possible, because that's originally what I thought. Is that the way they were talking about it made it seem as if the 07th mod, especially calling it the 07th mod, because Ryukishi 07 kind of implies that they're making it closer to the original, but clearly if they're making it more like the PS3 version, then they're basically saying the original sucks and that the PS3 version is better because graphics. But I feel like you should, I don't know, play the original version first. Just play whichever version is closest to the original as you can first, and then as a treat, play the version that plays the PS3 version, or this version that gets close to it, I guess. Games need less voice acting. I think story games need less voice acting, but it depends on the game. It depends on what you're going for. If you're going for like a cinematic experience, which is what a lot of games nowadays do want to do, to be fair, then I think voice acting is fair. But I've definitely played a lot of newer RPGs that suffer from trying to be overly cinematic. So, Ryuki Shigibity. Real. Started on this downward trajectory when they added voice clips to the Mario ports on GBA of Mario going, "Let's go." That feels weird. First experience with VA gaming was Broken Sword. I mean, like I said, it depends on what you're going for. I actually would argue that in some cases, a point and click, like I think Broken Sword especially is going for like a campy mystery movie kind of vibe, so I feel like it makes sense to me. Or I don't know. I guess it depends. It's a case by case basis, but you know, I think it can bring a game down. Fuck is this coin? I wasn't against it at first, but I've started to kind of become anti voice acting in Zelda. Like, I'm starting to feel like A, trying to be an open world series, and B, trying to have these like super cinematic voice acted cutscenes both have taken a lot of, I don't know, what I like of it out of it. Fuck. I guess, but I feel like based on everything they've said that this is just how we should expect all 3D Zelda games to be going forward. And I guess that's my issue. That's why I've kind of come around against it. Also, I just kind of think that the way they did it is objectively not great. The fact that you can find the story bits out of order, especially in Tears of the Kingdom, because certain bits like don't make sense if you find them after other things or before other things. It feels like it was written in a very specific order in Tears of the Kingdom, but you can still find them out of order. The way they did Skyward Sword was the best use of voice actors for characters. Yeah. Well, I mean, part of the thing with Tears of the Kingdom and part of my issue with it being a game at all is that it was supposed to be DLC, and then they reused the world, but they took a lot of things out of the world, like the Sheikah stuff, which is weird and doesn't make sense. Like Girahim's laugh, I don't mind that stuff. That's been around since Ocarina of Time. I remember when fucking Twilight Princess came out, some people really didn't like Midna because she has a lot of voice clips, which I didn't really agree with, but I get where they're coming from. I don't know. I feel like it, for me at least, the most I really want out of a Zelda game is like, I don't really care if their characters are fully voiced, in the sense that like when you walk up to a character, they might do like the Skyrim Oblivion thing where they say a line out loud. But I feel like, for me at least, fully voice acted cinematic cutscenes in Zelda got old before I was even done with Breath of the Wild, let alone Tears of the Kingdom. Now, if it, you know, if you're making a Zelda show or movie or something in a different medium, obviously that's different. But I feel like when it comes to the games, I don't like the direction of this like cinematic trying to be a Lord of the Rings video game, which is technically how it started, but I feel like when you had all the limitations of the NES, it was fine. There it is. That's what they were going for. All right, wait, we already did this one. Shit.
I'm going for it.
No, we're not. Dunno. I think part of why I don't like voice acting in visual novels is because you have to read constantly. Anyway, that is the game. You are reading. Also, because I left them on for like a portion of my Sai no Uta playthrough, and it was like there would be bits where like there'd be like one line of narration and then like a couple sentences voiced by a character, and I'd be like reading through. I'd be like 80% of the way through the narrated line, and then they would start voice acting, which it was in Japanese, so it was easier to ignore. But still. Or they read the line too slow, and I've already read the whole line, and I kind of want to skip it, but then it kind of annoys me to like end the dialogue early. Like to cut the voice line off. But then I don't know, it's just annoying. But when you're playing a point and click, that doesn't bother me because like I don't know. You can choose to play subtitle only, or you can just have the voices on, and that's fine. Because in a point and click, I think the character should be like commenting on just every little detail about the world. I feel like it's kind of the fun of it, right? They're almost kind of like narrating to themselves in a way. I don't know. Like Xenoblade doesn't really bother me too much for what it is, but even back all the way in Xenogears, it was always an extremely cinematic, cutscene heavy story, so it feels like the progression into having tons of voice acting seems pretty natural. I really wish the fucking scanner would tell you where the coins are. I felt like the Devil May Cry formula, which is kind of just the formula that this game or a lot of action platformer types use at the time, is pretty good. Of like, you do a level, you get a cutscene. You do a level, you get a cutscene. Like, I feel like that works pretty well, because you get like a teeny little break in between levels, and so long as you know it's decently written, the cutscenes are almost kind of like a little reward. And it kind of adds context to what you're doing in the level and blah blah blah. I don't know. I guess it depends. I don't know. Because I think my issue is less to do with the existence of voice acting and more that it's kind of basically mandatory in any big budget game. Every big studio has to make their game super cinematic. I think it's a case-by-case basis. And I don't think it's even bad to like have it as an option. But I think my complaint earlier really was more so the idea that adding the voice acting in inherently improves the visual novel. And that there's a lot of people acting like you need the voice acting if you're going to play this game. Although, honestly, I do think a lot of it is just people being like, Ryukishi art, PS3 art is the only way to go. Which is annoying as well. For different reasons. Where the fuck is this coin? I remember there was a thing that Cube posted like a week or two ago. About like, I can't even remember. Basically, it was something about like popular games with ugly art, and it was one of them was, or some of them were visual novels. I don't think Ryukishi was on there. He may have been. I can't even remember at this point. I'd have to go like find it probably in my likes. But basically the insinuation was like these games are good despite having ugly art. And the weird part was that some of those games were like felt pretty like on par with what I would expect of art in an anime game. So it was weird that they were even on the list at all. Because I know people bitch or insinuate, I guess. Bitch might be the wrong word. That, you know, like Soon and Ryukishi and stuff like that is ugly, even though they're wrong. But, you know, I'm aware that that's a thing. Bitch insinuate, exactly. There you go. I don't know. I've kind of been having a lot of like, man, it's really not worth looking at literally anyone else's opinions about something at all lately, unless it's someone I can actually sit down and have a conversation with. Like I went to look up to see who was thank you, V. Thank you. I mean, I care about you guys' opinions, but I don't care about like someone starting a Reddit thread's opinions. Is what I meant mostly. Because I started watching Kamen Rider Zets, which is a new series. There you are. Come here first. Oh God. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure that it didn't come off like I was saying, everybody shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Oh, I can't go up there? That's lame. All right, anyway. Cool. So I went to look up who's the lead writer, and it literally like the third thing was a Reddit thread of like, why does everyone hate this guy? I actually was just thinking like I need to go back and watch some of the old Kamen Rider and Sentai's because I've only seen newer ones. The oldest Kamen Rider I've watched is Gaim, which is made by the lead writer for Gaim. Kamen Rider Gaim is the guy who wrote Sayano Uta. And I would consider Gaim my second favorite as of now. It was my favorite, but I liked Gav a lot. Anyway. But yeah, it was like, why does everyone hate this guy? And of course, the most upvoted thing was like, he fucking sucks, basically. And then I scrolled down and some other people, the less upvoted people, were making actual observations of, oh, he's written like every third series for a while now. And so some people are just kind of sick of seeing his writing style again. If they don't like him, then they're going to keep not liking him every time he makes something, and it's sort of overexposure for some people. And some people don't like that he focuses more on plot than character stuff, was basically the gist that I got from skimming through. Which is fair based on what I've seen of Zets. It is very much like, all right, we gotta get this shit going. He seems, in Zest specifically, he seems to like pick one specific character, and there will be like 2 episodes, and that's the only character that gets any development. And that it'll be very plot focused as well in that same regard. Like the plot will completely center around them. So I will admit, the main character in Zets, after the first 3 episodes, I feel like I know very little about him. So I kind of get it, but you know, it would be annoying if every Kamen Rider was written with the same, I don't know, style. So it's kind of nice that they swapped lead writers. I don't know. Anyway, on a similar note, there was a guy, Inoue, who wrote a lot of Kamen Rider and Sentai series, and the current Sentai series, #1 Gojuger, or Gojuja as it's pronounced in Japanese, is written by his daughter, which I thought was neat. It's her first series. And Kamen Rider Gav, which was the most recent one that just ended, and my favorite so far that I've seen, was written by someone who writes a lot of Precure stuff, which I thought was neat. Mizumi Neko? Oh, I was just complaining about people talking about the 07th mod, which from what I we have talked about today, seems to add the PS3 versions art and music and voice acting and stuff. And people basically being like, you have to play this version because Ryukishi's art is so uggo. And me being mad about it. Fake Ryukishi fans. Like, people literally implying that if you say that you like Ryukishi's art, you're just lying to look cool. Even though compared to the 2 art thingies that are available in whatchamacallit, the Steam version, I definitely 100% preferred Ryukishi's art. Granted, this is just like a thing that I'm seeing pop up because of Silent Hill F being written by Ryukishi. It could be a squeaky wheel thing. Where like the people who go back and just play the game and like Ryukishi's art are just not saying a damn thing because they're just having a good time quietly. But it did make me mad. On the bright side, the least squeaky wheel edges the longest. Real. Calling me a squeaky wheel. Because I don't edge. Alright, there's gotta be a fucking coin somewhere. Well, there's two of them in this level, actually. Can I break these? No. Shit. I was kind of hoping maybe one of these could be broken and... Did I say I'm a squeaker? No. I learned to jerk off silently from a very young age. I've only almost been caught once, and it was when I was like, at that age where I barely, arguably didn't understand what jerking off actually was. And I think it just imprinted on me that you have to never get caught. Silent but deadly. Never get caught. It's just good life advice. Silent but edgely. Nah. Edging for me is like spending half an hour looking up a bunch of stuff to jerk off to and then lasting like 10 minutes. I'm the fucking Solid Snake of jerking off. You'll never know that you'll never even know that I did it. I'm just that good. Okay, the only thing we haven't done is go on the roller coaster. So I guess I'll do that. Otherwise, we have to go to the next area, in and out without a peep. Exactly. There was one on the roller coaster, I think, actually. God damn it. I just remembered that. It's for the liquid snake of jerking off and the revolver ocelot who yoinks their arm. Well, revolver ocelot is he was ambidextrous, but then one arm got cut off and he had to replace it. And so that's like, you know, in the real life jerking off equivalent would be like having a prosthetic arm, but then realizing that you're actually better at jerking off with your prosthetic arm than you were with your real one. And then hypnotizing yourself. I don't know. Insert hypno kink here. Hypnotizing yourself into thinking you're someone else while you jerk yourself off. That's what it would be. We may have to do this multiple times to get this one because I don't remember where it's at. Oh, I fucking missed it by like an inch. Are you kidding me? Actually, you know what? Just kill me so I can start back at the beginning.
Great.
That was bullshit. We're doing what now? Making up jerk-off styles based on the Metal Gear characters. Liquid would... God damn it. Liquid would be obsessed with shooting, like, the furthest ropes possible. And he would insist that, like, the further you can shoot, the, like, better at sex you are. God damn it, no! What's the style? We're upside down, ass up in your car at the McDonald's drive-thru. The Blake. Go gadget jerking arm. Apple.
Ow.
Go gadget.
Hi-ya. Yeah. Ow.
Fuck off. Ghosts.
Hi-ya. Hi-ya.
It's probably not the coin. No.
Hi-ya.
Oh, it is. Oh shit. Oh wait, that means the other coin. I know where the other coin is. Then we just gotta get the fuck out of here. All right, cool. This won't take too long. These breakable? No. Wait, how am I supposed to do this then? I can't. Huh? Am I just required to exit? That's so annoying. I don't know how else to do it again. What the fuck was I saying? Using Ocelot's revolver spin to protect your junk from bees. Just helicoptering it so fast that it just kills all the fucking wasps flying at you.
Let's go.
All right.
Hi-ya.
I did get a, speaking of Ryukishi, I did get a kick out of seeing like some thumbnail for a thing, and they titled it, the title, I think this video was titled Silent Hill F ... Imminist, like Silent Hill feminist. And then there was some other thing at the end. I don't remember what it said, but it basically was like, this game sucks because it's feminist. And I was like, tee hee hee. Silly YouTube clickbaiters. We bow. Jump. Oh, fuck, I missed it. All right. Let's see. I need to get hit a couple times so we can die if I fuck up. Hey! Nailed it. Peak Point Matrix. Excuse me.
Hi-ya!
Does anyone here know if Umineko takes place in the Showa era? It was the bunny costume, I think. I just kind of skimmed past it. Okay, so he just really likes the Showa era is the vibe I'm getting. Ascent 7? Nice. I don't even think I've done Ascent 3. Ryukishi really likes the Showa era and really likes small villages that are being cursed by gods. All right. Which way do the mini games? This way. The availability of phones too. That is something I've thought about with D&D and how adding in like
Hi-ya!
a single character with a cell phone would completely change how everything worked. So I get it. Ski Kids Racing. Spike, age 10. Jake, age 10. Monkey, age 3. Natalie's 14. Wow. Professor, 60. Okay. I also think it's funny that Silent Hill F is the way that it is because generally Silent Hill is super like Western, and then they bring on Ryukishi and he just goes Japanese Showa era. The funny gif. Oh, I know which one you mean. This is kind of awkward. The one where they do the like dodge and then beat the mannequin lady with the pipe. That pipe is OP, and so is that dodge. It's crazy how I'm watching Hinya's VODs of it, so I'm not all the way through or anything, but man, it is crazy how combat heavy the game is. I also pretty sure I got spoiled on a late game fight, and wow, I'm not gonna say anything, but man, it sure was a fight, or it sure looks like a fight. Been hearing mixed reviews on it. The most honest review is that it could have been released as a non-silent. I'm gonna be honest, my first real thought I had on it, quality wise, was I would rather Ryukishi have just made a visual novel with the story. Okay. It's not very Silent Hill at all from what I've seen, which is fine, except that it's Silent Hill F. And I feel like a lot of people who like Silent Hill F more than other Silent Hills are going to probably... It's specifically because they're sick of like the direction Silent Hill went, and they're just happy to get a horror game that is not mediocre Silent Hill games, which is, as far as I'm concerned, all that we've gotten from Silent Hill since, you know, after Silent Hill 3, everything after Silent Hill 3. I've seen some people say they really like Silent Hill 4, but I don't really get it. We also, you can't see, but you control each ski with the control stick. This is a way more awkward to control than it looks like it is. It's interesting, but it's awkward. Oh, that's how you go faster. Okay. You have to like press to go forward at the fastest speed. You have to tilt both controllers like slightly inward, not straight forward, so that they press together. All right, cool. I don't know if I get anything out of this, but I feel like I should show it off before we go fight Spectre. Since we got all the Spectre coins, you know, may as well do the thingies. Boxing. Looking forward to a branch of Silent Hill F line of games. Call this one Silent Hill Fun. The best thing to happen, or the best thing to come from Silent Hill F, I think, is that it's going to get a lot of people to play Higurashi and Umineko. I think those are probably the only Ryukishi visual novels most people will play, though. From what V's told me about some of Ryukishi's other stuff, I don't imagine a lot of people can handle it. Unless I'm mixing it up with some other visual novels. Ow. Okay, you control each arm with an analog stick. They really love the analog stick in this game, if you didn't know. Oh yeah, that's enough of that. All right, what's the other one? It's interesting that there's so many loading screens in the minigame room because none of the rest of the game has these. Galaxy Monkey. Whatever that means. What is it, Galaga? Yeah. Oh, it's that like asteroid type game. Okay. You point the right stick in whichever direction you want to shoot. Okay. This is a bit more intuitive, I think. But I could just go play other better versions of this. So I think the best thing that these minigames do is kind of show that there's I don't know, interesting things you could do with dual analog that most people don't bother with. Like, I really don't know why we aren't getting more games that play like the Skyward Sword HD remake where you use the right analog to swing your sword. I feel like if we got more games like that and really tried to refine the style, we could do some cool stuff. So fucking goated. So no patent that system. Oh, well then we're fucked. It's so fucking over. Time to use the left stick to swing the sword instead. Fuck. My first death. Level 20. Oh god. Fuck. Last life. Listen, I'm not gonna last long without extra shots. These guys take forever. Never mind. Double shot. Someone give me a triple. Let's go. Frick. Oop. Next September, if you guys get me to 700 subs, I'll get someone in Just Friends to voice act all of Higurashi with me.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Alright. Let's save, I guess, even though I didn't really do anything. Never mind, that's the wrong thing. Who cares? Alright, I'm gonna pee, and then we're going to fucking Dimension X. PRB. Oogie. What do we got? No monkeys, no coins, just Spectre, apparently.
Let's go!
So you finally come. You just
Yeah,
won't
I
give
have.
up, will you?
Of course I'm here. Someone's got to teach
If the
you that
voice
you
acting
can't
in Breath of
conquer
the Wild
world.
was like
Give it
this,
up.
I'd like it more.
You are so
And that's only kind of a
irritating.
joke.
I just don't understand you.
What? What do you mean?
You have all that power and energy. Why not use your powers for something better?
I'd never do anything
Well,
harmful or destructive.
excuse
You'll
me,
never get me to turn
princess.
against my friends.
Ugh, you're so naive.
I'm still better than you are.
Tell him.
Yeah, give it a rest. You're still only human. But one more thing.
What now?
How was the man that raised me?
What?
Tsundere
You mean the
ass.
trainer at the amusement park?
Yeah.
Why do you ask? Were you thinking about going back? I think that's a great idea. Everyone will be so happy. I'm sure if you apologize, they'd welcome you back to the amusement park. Let's go.
What? Apologize? That's ridiculous. Why should I apologize? After the way they treated me? I told you I'm never going back. Why should I? I have come across such incredible powers and intelligence that I'm better than they are. I can do anything.
That's not true power. You're being controlled by the peak point helmet. If you knew what was good for you, you'd throw that thing away. Now do it and let's go.
Quiet! I'll prove to you just how great my powers are.
Go ahead, but if I beat you, you get rid of the helmet.
Oh, you won't beat me.
Don't be so sure,
Turned into the
Spectre.
chocolate.
Here I come.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Hi-ya!
Where'd you go? What are you doing? Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Okay. I fucked up. Okay. Simple enough. Bam. Bam. Oh shit, I fucked up. God. Got him. Fuck. This is a surprisingly upbeat boss battle song. There we go. Assuming I have to catch him. Ah! Come on. Come here, motherfucker. No? Okay, maybe not. Oh god. No. Okay. Run. Oh, I'm dead.
This bites.
Damn it. Okay, well now I know how to do the first phase, so That should be easy. I don't need the radar. Well, excuse me, Spectre. There he is. Cool. Wow, indeed. Ow. Okay. Note to self, don't stand in the center. Alright. Bam. Bam. Alright, run. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That cookie went away fast. Oh, I think I picked it up is why. Alright, one. Alright, get a punch in real quick. Oh god. Come on. No. Ow, fuck. Come here, motherfucker. Oh god, he's glowing red. That means he's gonna fucking explode. Boom, bitch. Okay. Oh god. Run away. Ow. This is surprisingly simple. Hey. Get fucking captured, Spectre. I mean, I know. I feel like he's not really in the wrong here. Hey, it's Spectre. Being held by Natalie. Pretty sure he's the main villain of the next two games, so I guess at some point we'll figure out how he gets out. Yay. Monkey Park. Why is this world is obsessed with monkeys the way that Yu-Gi-Oh! World is obsessed with dual monsters? Assistant lead testers. It's the trainer guy hugging Spectre. Wow. Spectre truly is a sympathetic villain. Yay! Now Jake and Spike get to be gay. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Exactly. Sony Computer Entertainment Inc. Incorporated. Honestly, I feel like the worst part about this game is that if you're trying to get all the coins, there's nothing to like point you in the direction of them the way there is with the monkeys.
Oh no! Look at the time!
Hmm?
We better hurry, or it'll be too late.
Hey, wait up!
Wait for me, you two!
Bye, Spectre.
I said wait!
The end. Okay, cool. Well, all right. And there's nothing else. Nope. It's just gonna take me back. Yeah, to save. Sure. Let me save real quick. Wow. All right. Let's pull up the list. Man. Kind of surprised it doesn't put you back in the game. It just kicks you back to this title screen instead. I don't know. This game to me is kind of like a testament of how we could be doing a lot more with the right analog stick than we are. That's all I'm saying. Blammo. Ape Escape. Part of the Ape Escape series for the PlayStation. This is game 205 that we've beaten on stream. Ain't that something? Okay. Let's see. Better than Hollow Knight. Yes. Better than Emily's Away 3. Boktai. 20 Minutes Till Dawn actually is a good example, but it's just a twin stick shooter. So, but it does use the point in the direction and shoot thingy, which is something. Emily's Away 3 could have used more monkeys. You're right. Let's see. I would put this between Devil May Cry 1 and Bug Fables, I think, is where it will go. All right. Sick. Nasty. When are we getting Monkey Fables?